Listen closely, because this message is for you. There was a time when they doubted you. They whispered behind your back. They said you would never make it. They laughed when you struggled. They turned away when you needed support. They never believed in your potential. But look at what's happening now. Something is shifting. Something they never expected. The same people who once dismissed you, they are now watching closely, wondering how you are still standing, wondering how you continue to rise. And do you know why? Because God's hand is upon you. Yes, they tried to count you out. But what they didn't realize is that your story was written by God, not by them. And now, they are witnessing something they never imagined, your success. But let me tell you something even greater. God isn't finished yet. From the beginning, people have a way of underestimating God's chosen ones. Maybe they saw you struggling and assumed you would never rise. Maybe they judged you by your past and thought it defined you. Maybe they just couldn't see what God saw in you. But history has shown time and time again, God loves to choose the unexpected. Think about Joseph. His own brothers sold him into slavery because they envied his dreams. They thought they had gotten rid of him. But what happened? God elevated him to a position of power, and those same brothers had to come back to him for help. Think about David, a young shepherd boy, overlooked by his own family. No one believed he could do anything great. But God saw something no one else did. And one day, that same boy slayed a giant and became king. Now think about you. They may have overlooked you. They may have counted you out. But God saw something greater. That's why the battle was never about them. It was about preparing you. And now, something incredible is happening. Can you feel it? There was a moment when things started changing. Maybe you didn't notice it at first. It started slowly. A shift in the atmosphere. A sense of something bigger approaching. But others saw it before you did. They noticed that the obstacles that once held you back were no longer stopping you. They saw doors opening that they thought would remain closed forever. They saw you growing, changing, stepping into something greater. And suddenly, they couldn't ignore you anymore. The ones who used to look down on you, now they're looking up. The ones who used to doubt you, now they're wondering how you did it. The ones who used to gossip, now they're silent, because they see that God is with you. This is not your imagination. This is God's divine plan unfolding before their eyes. And the best part? You're just getting started. The very people who never supported you are now paying attention. They're watching your every move. They're checking up on you in secret. They're trying to figure out how you're still standing. But let me tell you something important. This was never about proving them wrong. It was always about proving God right. The same way Joseph's brothers had to watch him rise to power. The same way David's doubters had to witness him become a king. The same way Jesus was rejected, only to be glorified before the world. You are stepping into your divine season, and they can't look away. Because when God blesses someone, no one can deny it. But listen closely, because there's one more thing you need to know. The success you're experiencing right now, it's only a glimpse of what's coming. God isn't just lifting you up, He's setting you apart. You see, this was never about just making it. This was never about just getting through. This was about stepping into something greater. There is a moment coming soon. A moment where everything will make sense. A moment where you will see why you had to go through the pain, the doubt, the rejection. A moment where the people who once doubted you will have no choice but to acknowledge God's hand in your life. And when that moment comes, you won't even need to say a word. Your success will speak for itself. Your blessings will be undeniable. Your journey will be your testimony. So don't waste your time proving yourself to those who doubted you. Let God's work in your life do the talking. Because in the end, it's not about who expected you to fail. It's about the God who always knew you would rise. And the best part? They're watching, and they haven't seen anything yet. Stay ready. Your story is far from over.